I'm with a very familiar face and Andy Pettitte. Andy, back in uniform, what does it feel like to be around the team?
It's great. It's been fun for me. These guys are so great to me. Joe just always makes sure and invites me and tells me anytime the team's around, he wants me around. And Larry's wonderful with me as far as just letting me be involved in everything with the pitching and stuff. And so it makes it really, really fun for me whenever you have the guys asking you to come around, and I love being around, so I'm really enjoying it.
When the schedule comes out, do you look to see when the team's going to be in Houston? Circle the days?
I did, for sure, and it worked out where I was going to be in town, and the kids do have some games going on over the next couple of days, but I'm so glad I was able to get out here for these first two games.
I look back to the last time you were on the mound in Houston that I remember. I can't believe that was a couple of years ago, the performance you had here as you pitched your final game. When you come back here, do you still think of that day?
There's no doubt when I walked down the tunnel yesterday, the first thing I thought of was that game and how special that night was and how cool that was for me. So definitely think about that whenever I'm here.
How much do you get to watch the team and check out the pitchers and see exactly what's going on up here?
Yeah, I hate to say it. I think I've told I don't get to watch a whole lot. I mean, down here, New York seems like it's another planet away. Not just 3,000 miles or whatever. But I try to follow the best I can. I just don't get to see a whole lot. I'm coaching several teams here with my kids, and just with all their activities and stuff like that going on, it's just really hard for me to follow it. But I do the best that I can. I want to watch. But of course, now I'm kind of just a fan, and I try to not get too much caught up in seeing what guys are doing and stuff like that, and just watch it and hope guys have success.
Now, CC had talked about it the other day. You also spoke a little bit about your relationship with CC Sabathia. How difficult a time do you think this is for him as he's trying to get things right on the mound right now?
Well, I know it's difficult. I mean, he wants to be the best, and he's going through a struggling time right now. And like I said, we all go through that. So he's having a hard time dealing with it, and you wouldn't want any other thing. I mean, we're competitors and we want to compete, and he just wants to be successful. So he is dealing with it, and that's all you can do. And he's a fighter. He's going to continue to fight, and just got to, like I said, just got to keep his confidence up, and things will turn. He's got too many weapons, for it not to turn. And man, we got such a great relationship. I love that guy to death. Been such a huge part of my career whenever I was here, and I just want to see him successful and just want to see him happy.
When he reaches out, what is the first thing you tell him?
I mean, I think most of the time it's just, man, don't make too much of it. I feel like he can start analyzing it a little bit too much, which is easy for us to do. But a lot of times it's a lot simpler, I think, fixed than we think it is, and we make it maybe a little bit more bigger of a problem than it is. Like I said, I haven't had a chance to see all of his games, but he just got to stay with it. He knows how to pitch. He's got good stuff. He can command his pitches, and we'll see what happens. I tell him not to panic too fast, and tell everybody else the same thing. CC's just a great guy, a great competitor, and I think he'll be able to battle his way out of this.
Now, you said something interesting the other day. When you were going through something like this, you had Mel Stottlemyre, a guy that meant a lot to you throughout your career. What was that moment like when you were able to walk him on the field and surprise him with the plaque that was going to be hanging at Monument Park?
It was just special. I mean, he meant so much to me. He put his neck out on the line. I know whenever the Yankees wanted to trade me in 1999, and told the front office people, you can't trade this guy, and he was always in my corner. So how can you not feel nothing but love and admiration and respect? And because even when I was terrible and everybody was telling me, and I was being booed and everybody was telling me how bad I was, he was right there telling me how good I was, and that I was going to get through this, and me and him together were going to work through it. And we put hours and hours of work into stuff whenever things were going wrong and stuff like that to try to fix it. And you can't do nothing but love and appreciate someone like that, because he wasn't just a front runner in it with me. When things were going bad, he was right there. So love that guy to death, and wish him nothing but the best, and hope that he's got a great and healthy year this year coming up.
I think you and a lot of other people. Now, that moment was really something, but one is going to be coming up for you as well in late August. Are you ready for that?
I'm not quite ready. You know, you start thinking, I'm going to have to start figuring out, you know, what you want to say and stuff like that. But we're looking forward to it. I'm getting ready. The Yankees have been so unbelievable and gracious, and already as far as just the family and bringing in my friends and stuff like that. It's just going to be such a special day for me, and very excited about it. My family, my kids, they're all so excited about it. And so I really, you're just speechless. You don't really know exactly what I'm going to say except thank you, you know, thank you, thank you. You don't feel like you deserve an honor like that, and I'm just very appreciative.
Well, Andy, thank you so much for the time, and we'll see you in August.
All right, you bet.